A simple knife, an everyday object, holds secrets far deeper than its sharpened edge suggests. This unassuming tool forces us to confront fundamental questions about identity, purpose, and reality itself. Imagine a blade that changes completely, yet somehow remains the same, defying common sense. Its very existence challenges how we define objects and the world around us. Humans constantly categorize and label, creating mental frameworks for understanding everything. We call a sharp piece of metal with a handle a knife, knowing its general function. But what happens when those clear definitions begin to blur, twisting our perceptions? Philosophers have long explored these slippery areas, revealing the limits of our everyday logic. They use thought experiments, like the classic ship of Theseus, to probe deep truths. This ancient paradox asks if a ship, with all its planks replaced, is still the original vessel. It challenges our intuitive grasp of identity, especially when physical components change over time. Applying this same rigorous thought to a simple knife uncovers surprising philosophical complexities. Suddenly, the familiar becomes profoundly strange, prompting a deeper intellectual exploration. Understanding this process helps us appreciate the nuances of abstract concepts in daily life. It trains our minds to look beyond surface appearances and question underlying assumptions always. This kind of thinking reveals the hidden philosophical layers embedded in every common object. Consider a beloved heirloom knife, passed down through generations, treasured for its history. Its wooden handle cracks, so you replace it with a new, perfectly carved piece. Later, the steel blade dulls beyond repair, necessitating a replacement with stronger metal. Now, every original part of that heirloom knife has been exchanged for something brand new. Is it still the same heirloom knife, or has it become an entirely different object? This isn't merely a semantic game. It delves into the very essence of what defines something. Wait until you hear how this impacts our understanding of personal identity and self. Perhaps a knife's identity resides in its asterisk function asterisk, its ability to cut, slice, and prepare. If it can still perform these tasks, then its physical changes might seem irrelevant to its core. But what if we melt down the blade and reshape it into a spoon, completely altering its purpose? It now performs a different action, serving a new function. Is it still philosophically a knife? This transition blurs the lines between an object's form and its designated utility significantly. And then something unexpected happens when we consider the asterisk intention asterisk behind its creation. A knife can be a surgical instrument, saving lives with precision and sterile cleanliness. Yet its moral categorization shifts dramatically based on use, inflicting harm and causing tragic outcomes. Its inherent nature doesn't change, yet its moral categorization shifts dramatically based on use. This duality forces us to ponder if an object carries intrinsic good or evil within its form. But that's not the strangest part about how our minds impose meaning upon inert matter. We might recognize the asterisk idea asterisk of a knife, even without seeing a physical one present. This abstract concept, the knifeness, exists in our minds, a platonic form of the ideal tool. Even a crude stone tool, shaped for cutting, evokes this fundamental concept of a knife. Our brains create categories, allowing us to generalize and understand diverse objects efficiently. However, these mental shortcuts sometimes hide the complex philosophical issues beneath the surface. The boundary between a tool and a weapon is often drawn by human interpretation and societal norms. A chef's knife is a culinary instrument, but in different hands, its purpose transforms entirely. This highlights the powerful role context plays in defining an object's essence and moral implications. Understanding this intricate interplay between object, function, and perception is crucial for clarity. Ultimately, a knife is more than just steel and handle. It is a canvas for philosophical inquiry. Its simple form unlocks profound questions about identity, purpose, and the nature of reality itself. Wait until you discover how this abstract thinking influences our everyday decision-making processes. The seemingly simple knife is a potent symbol for the complexities of human understanding. This deep dive into the philosophy of a knife illuminates how we perceive and understand the world. It demonstrates that identity is not always a fixed property, but often a fluid concept constructed by us. Our attachment to an object's history or its intended purpose heavily influences our definitions. This abstract thinking extends far beyond mere tools, impacting our views on art or legal frameworks. Consider the legal definition of a weapon versus a tool and the consequences of that distinction. A pocket knife carried for utility can become an illegal weapon, depending on location or specific intent. Such classifications are not inherent. They are societal constructs reflecting shared values and fears. Recognizing this helps us critique societal norms and question the underlying logic behind certain rules. It encourages us to look past superficial labels and examine the deeper meanings embedded in language. Furthermore, this philosophical approach sharpens our ability to think critically about complex issues. We learn to identify the assumptions we make, consciously or subconsciously, about people and situations. This skill is invaluable in navigating misinformation or forming well-reasoned opinions on difficult topics. It teaches us that things are rarely as simple as they first appear on the surface. The knife paradox reveals the incredible power of abstract reasoning to dismantle simple concepts. It highlights humanity's unique capacity to ponder concepts that transcend immediate physical experience. This ability to think abstractly forms the bedrock of mathematics, science, and all philosophical inquiry. Without it, we could not build complex theories or develop advanced technologies that shape our lives. So, the next time you see a simple knife, remember its profound philosophical implications always. It's a gateway to understanding how our minds construct reality and assign meaning to existence. Embracing this abstract perspective enriches our understanding of ourselves and the universe endlessly. Ultimately, the philosophical knife teaches us that meaning is often subjective, constructed through use and perception. If you found this exploration fascinating, subscribe for more incredible journeys into abstract thought. Let me know in the comments what common object you think holds the deepest philosophical secrets.